Will the jury in the Lori Vallow Daybell trial be sequestered? It is a real possibility.
News specialist Lauren Steinbrecher is live in Boise, Idaho, in front of the Ada County Courthouse with the latest on the trial. Lauren, what did you learn today in court?
Yeah, Jeannie and Ashley, so I learned that Judge Boyce could potentially issue a decision to sequester the jury, that possibility being brought up a couple times, which of course jurors would have to stay away from the outside world as much as possible. But first, they have to settle on those jurors who will decide if Lori is guilty or innocent.
Before whittling down to the final jury, the court spent the day trying to beef up a group of what will be 42 jurors for the attorneys to choose from. The judge, prosecution, and defense asked each group of 15 people questions focusing on making sure they won't have opinions and biases. Defense attorney Jim Archibald at one point saying, "If the defendant elects not to testify, you can't hold that against me or my client." And the prosecution asking, "Would you be able to convict someone of murder even if the state couldn't show you exactly how the victims died?" The court dismissed many people because of what those jurors have heard about the case and the bias that might be brought against Lori Vallow Daybell, who's on trial for the murders of her children, JJ and Tylee, and conspiracy to murder her husband, Chad Daybell's late wife, Tammy. They met individually with specific jurors, having those jurors explain what they've seen or watched on the case or their understanding of what happened. Defense attorney Jim Archibald at one point asked a woman, "Having a juror in your state of mind, do you believe you could set all that aside and start with Lori with a clean slate?" She said yes, but the court determined, like with nearly half of the people they questioned, she's simply heard way too much and just can't serve.
Now, checking back in on Kay and Larry Woodcock, who are arriving in Boise today. As far as we know, Judge Boyce has still not issued a decision on if they can sit in on the trial. Jury selection continues tomorrow. Live in Boise, Idaho, Lauren Steinbrecher, KSL 5 News.
All right, Lauren, thank you. And stick with KSL as we continue to track developments in this case that the nation is watching. We'll have live updates from Boise, as well as a look back at all the details in the case on our website at ksltv.com.